Never send a letter to Equifax until you watch this full video, because if you do, it will hurt your chances of getting results. But once you learn this secret method that I'm going to share with you, it's going to increase your chances of getting results like this, and like this. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, I'm going to be sharing with you the backdoor hack to remove that collection, that charge off, that bankruptcy, that eviction, those student loans, child support, whatever it looks like on your credit report. I'm going to be sharing with you how to leverage Equifax hidden portal against them. So sit back, relax, grab a pen, get some paper, get something to drink, because I'm breaking it all down for you. So let me show you how to do this step by step by step. So first things first, what we're going to do is get access to your hidden credit report. Okay. So you can't fix what you can't see. All right. So what you want to do is go to hiddencreditreport.com. Once you go over to hiddencreditreport.com, you're going to be able to be on a screen that you're going to click on start a free trial or start a dollar trial. And once you click on start a dollar trial, you're going to put your information. All right. This is very important to leverage this information before we go over to what we need to do to increase the chances of getting that collection, those charge off, that bankruptcy, that eviction, child support, whatever negative account or student loans with late payments off your report. So this is very important. What we need to do is go over to hiddencreditreport.com and get access to this information. Okay. Now, once you go over to hiddencreditreport.com and you sign in, you're logged in, you have everything. Okay. Now, if you don't see all three credit reports, give Smart Credit a call. There's probably some information where they got to verify it's you. So just give them a call. Now, once you give them a call, you should be able to have access to all three reports if one is missing. All right. Now, click on reports once you're inside. And then now before you click on reports, you're going to see, your credit score. You're going to see your future credit score, and you're going to see different things don't worry about that just yet. That's important. But right now, I want you to focus on this right now. Okay. Now you're going to click on reports, and then you click on 3B reports and scores. Okay. And then once you click on 3B reports and score, there's a part that's missing, but it's going to be like switch to classic view. You're going to click on the switch to classic view button. All right. Now, once you click on switch to classic view, then you're going to be able to see like everything that looks similar to this on your report. You're going to see your personal information, like for example, the reason why you're able to remove negative items is based off of multiple laws, but this one specific laws give you the right to dispute an account, right? According to 15 USC 1681 EB, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and anybody that report information about you have to assure maximum possible accuracy. Okay. So if you look up the specific law, you'll be able to see. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is I want you to investigate everything, right? I want you to look at your personal information. I want you to look at your addresses. I want you to look at your previous addresses. I want you to look at your employees. All right. Make sure all that is correct on your report. Okay. And then what you want to do is examine every single account on your report. Okay. Now, once you examine every single account on your report, find the ones that are identify the negative accounts that's holding your credit score back. So the delinquent account and the derogatory accounts. All right. And if you have any public records, all right, identify that as well. If you have a bankruptcy, make sure you identify that. Okay. Now also check the payment history of some of those accounts. All right. And examine your public records. Like I said before, analyze the inquiries on your report. And then once you, I want you to screenshot like all the negative accounts on your report, right? Screenshot every single negative account. So I want you to screenshot the collections, the charge off, the repossession, whatever is holding your credit score back, screenshot those negative accounts. Okay. Now, once you screenshot those negative accounts, the next thing that you're going to do is go over to, you're going to Google My Equifax if you don't have an account with them. All right. You're going to Google My Equifax. Now, once you Google My Equifax, this is, next, what you're going to do is click on, like when you Google them, you're going to create a free account with them. Okay. Now, once you create a free account with my Equifax, when you log in, right, here's an example. When you log into my Equifax, on the left-hand side, or depending on if you're on a laptop or if you're on your phone, you're gonna find the dispute center. All right. Click on dispute center. Okay. Now, once you click on dispute center, what we want to do now is file a dispute. Okay. Now, once we file a dispute, okay, now what you're going to do is click on either credit accounts or collections. Okay. Depending on like which one is showing up. Probably have to click on both if you have some other negative accounts. But if you have a collection of bankruptcy, just click on this one. And then from there, what we want to do is click on collections, right? But if you have a bankruptcy, click on bankruptcy, okay? And then from there, what we want to do is click on, once you see that you have a collection on your credit report, now what we want to do is click on view account details, okay? Now, once you click on view account details, then you're going to click on, there's going to be two options, account ownership or account information. All right. Now, once you do this, what you're going to do is click on account information. Now, once you see account information, it's going to give you a summary, right? It's going to say, do you want to dispute collection reported, amount, the original creditor, their assigned balance, creditor classification, delinquency, last payment status, unpaid, additional information. Okay. Now, what we want to do is click on an additional information. All right. They're trying to trap you right here. They want you to dispute this. This is easy to verify. All right. This is easy to verify. To make sure the amount is correct, the balance is correct, the creditor is correct, assigned, all this different stuff is correct. That's easy for them to verify that information. Okay. Now what we want to do is click on additional information. All right. All right. Now once you click on additional information, click on additional information. Next, what you want to do is, as you can see, basically that. Add more information. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write out, this account is not, basically we're going to be stating the law. This account is not, because what you saw on, let's say, for example, the account on Equifax, right? Or the overview account that's on Equifax is being TransUnion. You saw that account is not assuring maximum possible accuracy, right? So that's the same exact thing you're going to put in this right here. You're going to say this account is not assuring maximum possible accuracy according to 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB. Delete the account immediately for violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, right? And then you're going to copy that prompt, okay? Copy that prompt. I want you to copy that prompt, right? Copy the prompt, and then you're going to dispute any other negative account on your report, okay? Now, once you click on that, you're going to upload, review, browse files to upload. You want to upload that specific account that you saw that was in violation according to the law. So you can upload the screenshot of what we just talked about. And then from there, you're going to click on review disputes in progress. All right. And then submit the dispute. Okay. All right. Now make sure you basically file dispute on every single account, right? Make sure you unload on them. All right. Let's knock them out. Now, I know probably what's going to be going on in your head. You probably don't have, and this is the reason why I created this right here. Let me show you let me share with you. All right. So if you want to be a part of the credit circle, right, where thousands of people are, like you see right here, thousands of people are part of this. All right. If you want to be a part of this membership, and where you can ask me specific questions every single day. And if you have any other or any other things that's going on, me and my business partner, Mike, the other co-founder, right, we'll be answering your questions every single day. We'll be going live once a week, answering specific questions. And because I know this journey, like being alone on this journey, you have like, all right, am I doing this right? What about if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Right? When it comes to YouTube, they only push videos that are the most popular videos. So the videos that you need to see, they're not going to show it to you. But if you have specific questions, like anytime, I'm going to be able to answer your questions, drop a voice note, or do a Loom recording or Zoom recording, just showing you everything that you need to do based off of the next step. And if that's something that you want to be a part of, come join. We're doing prizes. We do different things in here. And also you can make money in here as well, where if you refer somebody, you get paid recur. All right. So if that's something that you want to do, click join and I'll see you inside. But thank you for watching this video, and let's knock the credit bureaus out.